Namaste everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to have a small discussion about real leaders versus fake leaders. So, before going into the video, we're going to give out a small statement. The statement is true leadership is service. Now that we have given the statement, we are going to go into the real crux of our video. The three important rules to keep in mind when we are differentiating a real leader and a fake one. Three important questions are: whom does the leader represent, as in which part of the society or which section of the people? And the second one is: whose interests does the leader protect and promote? And the third question is: whom does the leader's actions serve? Now that we have gone through the questions, we're going to see a couple of influential personalities and we're going to determine if these three criteria work on them and how does the results turn out. We're going to observe them. The first set. The first person we have is Acharya Chanakya. We all know who he is. He is the one who instigated the downfall of the Nanda Empire, and he was the reason for the rise of Chandragupta Maurya. So we are going to see whom did Acharya Chanakya represent as a leader. He represented the people, the common people of India as the leader. He selected a poor orphaned kid and molded him into the great king he became, who was Chandragupta Maurya. And the second one is the great Raja Cholan. He is a very, very great king. His dynasty was the most longest ruling dynasty in the world, approximately 1300 years. Can you imagine? 1300 years is not a small period of time. The dynasty ruled over 1000 years. And at the peak of this dynasty, their influence reached till the Philippines. Almost all of the Southeast Asian countries were under Raja Cholan's rule. So now, whom did Raja Cholan represent as a leader? Whose interests did he serve? Whose interests did he what did his actions do to protect and promote the interests of the people he served? He served the people of his dynasty. He served the people of his kingdom. Not only the Indian kingdom, but also every other country he conquered. He did not do any bad things to them. He did not do genocide to those countries. He he meant those countries as his own ones. So, Raja Chola, he served the interests of the people of India and his kingdom, including the Southeast Asian countries. They enriched them with wealth, with culture, prosperity. Now, we have Abraham Lincoln here. He was the president of the United States. He ruled, he took care of the United States during its toughest time, which is the Civil War. He served the interests of the people of the United States, primarily white people. He did not serve black or Native Americans or any minorities present there. He somewhat served himself also, we can say. So next we have the great Winston Churchill. Did Mr. Winston Churchill serve the people of India? Did he? Or did he serve the people of UK? Were his actions in any way beneficial to the people of India? No. They were one of the most toxic policies against Indian people. But he was a war hero for the Great Britain and every European country because he was the prime architect. He was one of the prime architects for the downfall of the Nazi regime. We can say that. The next one is Mr. Aurangzeb. He was a Mughal ruler who ruled over half of India. Did Mr. Aurangzeb represent the people of India, the native people of India, not the Turkmenians who came and invaded us? Did he? Did he protect and promote the cultural and economical interests of the people of India? No, he didn't. So we cannot call him a real leader. It's only the namesake that he was the king of half of India. He was an invader. We cannot name him as the leader of India. Second one is Kim Jong-un. He is the dictator of the North Korean regime. Does he serve the people of North Korea? Or does he serve himself? himself and his family. Why are North Koreans in a very bleak uh, situation right now? They don't even have food to eat. They literally catch rats in the gutters and eat them because they don't have food, they don't have money. They're not even allowed to go out of their country. No economic opportunities. He is not a real leader. He is a selfish dictator. No, Mr. Manmohan Singh. He was the former Prime Minister of India. Was he serving the people of India, or was he serving his master or something else? Whose was the primary interest that he served? I want you to ask yourselves that same question. Now, the great Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, did he serve the people of India? Did he? He was the prime architect of the ousting of the British regime over India. If he wouldn't have made Indian National Army and fought with the British, I highly doubt when we would have gotten the independence. Now, to the greatest leader that we have, Mr. Gandhi. Whom did Mr. Gandhi serve? Were his actions in any way beneficial to the Indian interest, Indian national interest, to be to be specific? I want you to think deeply about this. Were his actions serve the Indian national interest? Now to the next topic. Is corporate leadership real leadership? In corporate leadership, you work for the benefit of your company. You make your overwork your employees. You don't give them sufficient chances for their growth. That is a general view. So is corporate leadership real leadership? Does a project manager really serve his employees or his master or his boss, the position higher than him? He definitely serves the position which is higher than him, the company, but not the employees. Now moving on to the Indian national interest. What is national interest? What is the term? It involves safeguarding and promoting the long-term security, prosperity, self-determination, cultural integrity, and territorial integrity of the nation and its people. This is what we call the national interest. Now, can a leader serve the whole world? Even if you try to serve the whole world, will the people accept you as the leader? Let's suppose Mr. Narendra Modi is our current Prime Minister. If he wants to serve the people of Pakistan, will they accept him as their leader? I highly doubt that. People will have differentiating views. It is almost impossible to serve the whole world. You can only serve a finite you can only serve over a finite area or land. But your actions can definitely help. You can never truly serve the whole world. Now, why are the actions greater than words? A person, a leader, or an influential personality can give great speeches about talking about cultural and economical prosperity and everything. But just talking about words, just saying something doesn't mean we can achieve it. Your actions are what uh, your actions are what made through to achieve this. What everything you say. So actions are greater than words. Don't believe a person. Don't believe the tweets of a person. Do not believe the speeches of a person. Believe in the actions of a person and support a person who acts, not speaks. So the final conclusion to our leadership debate. In my opinion, the quality of leadership depends on how well a leader's action protect, promote, and serve the interests of their people, the people whom he or she serves. And to see the quality of a person's leadership, you must see their actions, not their words. A person might give a great speech, but his accomplishments are what matters. Thank you, and this is our conclusion towards what real leadership is and what differentiate fake leaders from real leaders. Thank you.